does this look like a great crowd here in Vegas? Thank you all for joining us here today. It's actually the very first time that we are giving a keynote here at CES, introduced our second generation Ryzen mobile processor, the fastest processor for ultra-thin notebooks. Loading web pages up to 14% faster. Editing media up to 27% faster. There are many, many new features. Voice wake, modern standby, streaming 4K HDR. In second gen, we offer up to 12 hours of general productivity and 10 hours of video playback. Second gen Ryzen actually offers up to 10 Radeon Vega graphics cores. So starting next month, we will make our most advanced discrete level graphics drivers available with Ryzen Mobile. And those users can get that direct from AMD.com. We're announcing that the first AMD-powered Chromebooks. Leading global OEMs will release multiple AMD-powered Chromebooks this year. AMD loves gamers. AMD loves high performance. All right, what do you think? I'm not sure I can hear you. Today, I'm really, really happy to show you for the very first time our new high-end GPU for gamers and creators, AMD Radeon VII. Radeon VII is the second generation Vega graphics core. It is the world's first 7nm gaming GPU. Radeon VII has 60 compute units running at up to 1.8 gigahertz. It's 25% more performance at the same power. 16 gigabytes of high bandwidth memory with industry-leading terabyte per second of memory bandwidth. If you take a look at some of the most important benchmarks in creative workloads, we see up to 30% improvement in things like Blender and Adobe Premiere. You can imagine 30% does a lot. We see up to 62% more performance in GPU compute workloads based on OpenCL. It's across Vulkan, DX12, and some of the popular esports titles. You see significant improvements when running at 4K and max settings. We also use some of our new Vega features, things like async compute, rapid packed math, shader intrinsics. Radeon VII has better performance in some of the latest Vulkan games, like Strange Brigade, and is very competitive at both DX11 and DX12 games. Radeon VII will go on sale on February 7th for $699 from leading e-tailers, system integrators, direct on AMD.com, and an Alienware Area 51 desktops. So really, really excited. And we're also saying for a limited time, Radeon VII will become bundled with Resident Evil 2, DMC5 that you saw, and The Division 2. So what do you think of that? This morning, I'm pleased to announce for the first time that AMD has been working closely with one of the leaders in cloud computing. AMD, together with Google, have been working to bring game streaming to life with the Project Stream program launched last October. That's why we are so proud that Google has selected high-performance AMD Radeon Pro GPUs based on our Vega architecture to power Project Stream. AMD loves gaming, and AMD loves gamers. Second-gen EPYC is powered by our new Zen 2 processor core and built using the world's most advanced 7nm manufacturing technology. We are seeing incredible performance gains compared to the current generation EPYC. Things like 4 times the floating point performance, double the compute performance per socket, and up to 64 cores and 128 threads per processor. And we use the same socket and the same platform as the current generation. And what you see is that you have a single EPYC processor running against 2 Intel processors, and the EPYC processor is running faster. It's running about 15% faster. That the second generation AMD EPYC processor is absolutely on track, and we will start shipping in the middle of 2019. I've got one more big thing for you today. Third gen Ryzen is also powered by the Zen 2 core. Also has 7nm technology. What we're going to show you today is now third gen Ryzen with a head-to-head comparison against the top-of-the-line Core i9 9900K running the industry standard Cinebench benchmark. And what you can see, let's take a look at the Cinebench scores. Ryzen looks like 2057. Our competitor is running at 2040. So you can see that the system power of third gen Ryzen is running actually about 30% lower than of the competing system. So take a look. So the smaller die is our 7nm Zen 2 processor die with 8 cores and 16 threads. The larger of the dies is actually our I/O die. Next-gen Ryzen will also be the world's first PC platform to support the ultra-fast PCI Express Gen 4 standard. Third-gen Ryzen will run on the same AM4 desktop infrastructure. We look forward to sharing that information as we get closer to the product launch, and we will be launching in the middle of 2019. Thank you for all your support, and thank you for your time today.